Right, hey guys, how's it going? What's up? What you up to today? Having a good weekend? I know it's going to be the end, but just thought see what you guys are up to. Hopefully, I've been enjoying the weekend, staying safe, and staying out of trouble. And what am I doing? Pour a little bit of drink for it, and see how things go. But yeah, whoa, that one. You gotta check up. Shocking. Sometimes they get a little bit fizzy, I think. Anyway, this one's got a lot of carbonation in it, I guess. So, how you guys doing? What's going on? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hope you've been finding things to pass the time. And so tonight, I have a little bit of this, and I had got some leftovers from dinner, and I'm kind of waiting for it. Here we go. Got some legit Chinese food. This is chow mein underneath, and then this is hot chili chicken and tangerine beef. So that's what I got. And then I had some hot and sour soup earlier, but yeah, pretty good. This is actually from my local Chinese food place. Pretty good. Always have a good product over there. Yeah. Pretty good variety too. I hadn't been to their place for a long time, and then finally, a little while ago, decided, okay, I'm gonna order it. It had been like, 20, 25 years since I'd been there. Everybody always says, if they ask in town, what's the best Chinese food place? We got probably about 6 or 7 places in town, and everybody asks, what's the best one? A lot of people said that one. There's a couple other ones that they said were pretty good, but decided to give them a try, and yeah, they were pretty good. Very quick for as far as delivery goes, fast, and it comes piping hot. So yeah, last couple times that I've got the orders from them, it's been pretty good. Can't complain. And it's not, Panda Express is, Panda Express is Panda Express. Any of the other generic, chain restaurants, PF Chang's, all those, they are what they are. If you like generic Chinese food that doesn't have much of variety or anything like that, it's all the same, go for it. I mean, once in a while I will have Panda Express, but yeah, not the best. I like the ones that are the local ones, authentic, the authentic style ones. And you really do have to support the local businesses when you can. It's always good to do that. I mean, yeah, a lot of them got hit really hard when everything started going down. And yeah, a lot of people would go in, and they don't go in so much anymore. But okay, they're pretty good. And they probably have about 8 to 10 places, and it's all different too. They got Szechuan, they got Hunan, regular one. Big variety. Everyone's a little different too on the specials that they offer, and I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm not getting involved in all the political and controversial stuff. So sorry. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. I feel bad for him, but I'd rather not get into the political situations and discussions. Try to keep it light. Just the way it is, you know. They discuss that on other channels, CNN and all that stuff. So, well, just not into the discussions right now. Because like I said, I don't have any control over it, so nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about it. And, you know, not my country, so. Just the way it is, you know. Many years, many countries always having trouble and issues, and I'm having Chinese food. Some Chinese food left over from dinner. I got some chow mein and some tangerine beef and chili chicken. That's what I'm having. And I had hot and sour soup too, so. Perfect for the weather too. Because it's going to be down to, I think I saw something about down to 30 tonight. So it is getting cold. Soup is good. Warms you up. You know, hot chocolate, tea. Good hot sour soup. Good chicken noodle. Any kind of broth. Anything that's nice and hearty. Helps take the chill off of things. So, yeah. And I'm having a blue shock energy drink, so I'm going on just a little early tonight. I'm going to knock some stuff out early before it got too terribly late. And I know a lot of people are already asleep, different East Coast time, and that's okay. So today, really quiet, and yeah. I'm getting ready for the big, a couple weeks here. It's going to be like lots of activity, so it's going to be very busy. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do as far as the live streams. I may, like I said, I may have to start doing this again, where I go live on the certain days that I do go live. I'm going to have to go like around 11 o'clock and only go for an hour and then get to sleep, because I'm on a new schedule now. I have to be up fairly early. And that's going to be for the next little while. So I can't stay up too terribly late. Just the way it is right now. And then, yeah, a bunch of other stuff pending, I guess. Oh. hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I don't know if you guys watched anything special. I didn't really watch much today. Kind of uh, working on some stuff. Just watching general stuff. Caught up on a few recorded things. Didn't really get into the series like I should have. I was gonna get into the one other series, but I just didn't do it. So, but and like I said, maybe next week I'll get a little bit of chance to get out to some places and look for some of the new things that are out. I know there's a lot of stuff that I've been missing as far as what's coming out. New releases, things in the stores. Yeah, just haven't been able to do it. I definitely want to go down to Walmart, probably to the grocery store, 7-Eleven, start hitting some of the convenience stores because a lot of the new drinks and stuff are coming out, new chips. Just haven't had a chance to get to them, and like I said, I've got some things on order. Some of them you can't find online right now. They're sold out still. And it is tough because right now, the availability of things is tough. A lot of the stores are not getting their products in. So you can't find not just specific new products, regular products. They're out of a lot of stuff. The shelves are empty. They're not getting in a regular shipment. Definitely not much variety. So it is a little bit difficult at the moment. I'm sure a lot of you guys are running into the same thing. Supply chain problems. Yeah. And when you do find it, big time. See, now that was a thing the other day. I was talking about on here the old time things that used to do, and I found shake and bake I made some shake and bake chicken, and I'm telling you, man, I don't remember that it was so much. It was $5.19 for a box of shake and bake. It didn't seem like it was that much. I don't know. The prices have just gone up. Supply has gone down. I don't know. I'm just not understanding why everybody's charging so much more for everything. And it's just, and they can. That's the problem. You just say, hey, you know, we're gonna charge what we're gonna charge. We're not gonna put it on sale. Hey, Roxanne, doing okay. And you know, we're gonna charge what we're gonna charge, and you're gonna pay it. And if you don't pay it, someone else will. That's the way the companies are going. Oh, excuse me, going right now. So yes. All right, I'm doing some. I got some Chinese food tonight. Left over from dinner. Sometimes, you know, you get hungry later. Always good to have a little bit of leftover Chinese. Heat it up real quick. Yeah, so. Pretty good variety of dishes, too. Most of them have, like, you know, traditional, and then they got specialty ones. Some of them are unique. All are pretty good. And that's what seems like for a long time, it was like pizza and Chinese food place were the majority of the restaurants. Now it's kind of turned into yuppie. You know, fancy um, fusion cooking and gluten-free. You know, was real complicated and, you know, cutting edge. Everything's like all complicated, like, you know, balsamic reduction of wine and all this other stuff. I just want plain something. I don't want it all, you know, mixed in with all 10 different ingredients. That's what Quiznos used to do. That's why I didn't like Quiznos. You know, it'd be like a roast beef sandwich with peppered roast beef, garlic aioli spread on a rosemary herb bun. It's like, no, just have a plain roast beef sandwich. I don't need all that other fancy toppings and ingredients. You know, sometimes you just want it basic, you add your own stuff to it. Too much flavors causes a contrast. And then you got all these flavors clashing. Yeah, they're pretty much done. Years ago they closed them all. So I think they pretty much went under. And they were very expensive, and I don't know, it's too much going on. Too many different ingredients. That's why sometimes, like, I'll just get a regular pizza with 1 or 2 toppings. I mean, combos are good once in a while, but all the different ingredients kind of, you know, a little bit of an overload on you. Too much clash. That's what I've run into a couple of those like that. The last one I had was that. Oh boy, what? I still have a bunch of them. I don't know if I'm ever gonna drink them. It was the bold vanilla bean ginger ale. I didn't like that combo because the bold ginger ale on its own is okay. Hey, Ruth Marie. It's very strong with the ginger, but then you put vanilla bean, that's like a, you know, mellow, creamy thing, and then you clash it with something really bold, and the flavors just didn't work together. You got the sweet, and then you got this bold, bitter kind of harsh flavor, and yeah, it didn't work. I don't know quite why they did that. I mean, they should have just had regular ginger ale, but yeah, when you put 2 flavors together like that, and then they clash and they cancel each other out, and it just doesn't always work. Same with the new one, the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. You got the Flamin' Hot, then you got the Cool Ranch. I'm doing okay. And tonight I'm having some leftover Chinese. So that's what I had. Yeah, so nothing fancy, but you know. And yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's going okay. Gonna get busy soon, but and we will see. See about tomorrow too. Hopefully, if all goes well, things will go well tomorrow, and we'll get the mission accomplished. Stay tuned on that one. So what you guys been up to? Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope everything's going well for you. It's been cold here. Gonna get down into I think it's gonna be down into the 30s today at night, so it's getting cold. Yeah, a lot of stuff been going on lately, so yeah, I've been a real mess. Oh well, roll with the punches, I guess. And hopefully, yeah, we did actually. Fortunately, it hadn't rained. If it had rained, it might have been snowing here. Sometimes we get the foothills in the mountains over here actually do get snow on them if it gets cold enough, high enough elevation. Well, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow, problem will be solved. Very, very expensive one, but necessary for sure. Yeah, if it's the right altitude and it rains and it's cold enough, it will snow. Won't stay very long, but it will snow. So occasionally we get down on the mountaintops around here. We do get a little bit of snow, but like I said, not enough to, not like a foot of snow or anything like that. But occasionally, yeah. But down here, we don't usually get it. I think there's been like 2 times in 40 years that it's actually snowed in town. Not very many. It's kind of, I don't know, highly unlikely. Because usually when it does, it barely sticks. Yeah, it will not stick. You do see like snow flurries. By the time it hits the ground, it's melted. Yeah. Usually not enough to stay around. Like I said, the one day in 40 years it actually did, back in the 70s, I think. One day we had snow. That was a strange sight because we'd never seen it. It had never snowed here. It hailed, rained, flooded, frost. But no snow. Now, if you go up to like Tahoe and all the other places, what? Oh yeah. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see. And it's probably, hopefully it's going to start warming up too. Start get into March and April. I don't know though. It's been kind of weird weather lately. The other day it was like 70 degrees here for a day. I don't know. We get a fluke. But the thing is like, whenever I would try to plan a trip up to Reno, could never go till at least like April because, January, February, March, unreliable as far as snow. So wait till like April before, you really think, okay, it's probably not going to snow now. But then eventually, sometimes it would, a freak storm and snow you in. Yeah, it was like one day we got like a spike and then back down again. So craziness, Yeah, so inconsistency. Anyway, I'm drinking Blue Shock. This is Blue Shock. It's blue raspberry. Drinking that tonight. They got a lot of weird flavors lately. And I have to try a few. I gotta get that new one, the Starlight Coke. And I just have not been to the stores in the last week, so not been able to get to them. I'm kind of like, I haven't found the Peachy Keen one yet. Like I said, I haven't been to the store in about a week. I'm stranded. I am stranded at home. Hopefully tomorrow it will change. I don't know if I saw that one. They got one called Peachy Keen Ultra. The Ultra one. It's a new one. I don't know. I did try some kind of lemonade. I don't know. Bang's got a few new ones. They've got what was the new one? Some kind of hibiscus, and then they got a new one. Blue and yellow limoncello. Can I the Rays? Actually, this particular one, no, you can't. You have to buy it from Rays.com. And these are sold out, actually. And I just ordered a new flavor from them called Prickly Pear. So that one's going to be interesting. I'll have to try that when it comes in. Yeah, sometimes it's tough. You might be able to get them. Really? Yeah, they got a couple new flavors coming out. I haven't found them. I'm looking. I just haven't found them. Walmart doesn't have them. The stores don't have them. It's really tough right now. A lot of the stores don't have product. Well, let's see. Go to repsports.com. Go to repsports.com, and for a case, it's about a case of 12. I believe it's like $29. A lot of times you can get discounts. Sometimes they offer a free sample pack. You can get like 4 of them for just cover the shipping. And if you put in the code RAYS4DREW, you get 15% off. Plug. But yeah, they got a lot of other stuff. They got on the go packs. And I did when I did the order, I got a whole box. I got a whole box of these Rays on the go packets. Hydration, and then this is on the go. You just add water to them. Different flavors. I got a whole bunch of them. So, yeah, you can get that. You can get on the pack. Workout powders. They had cakes, popcorn, all kinds of different stuff. And then shirts and whatnot too. So you do that. Or you can go to jeffsfamousbeefjerky.com. Use the code 10OFF. You get 10% off. A lot of cool flavors there. Another plug. Thanks, Jeff. Gotta get the commercials in when I can. But yeah, they got so many different ones now, energy drink wise. All the stores, all that. Yeah, shelves are bare. They don't have a lot of items right now. And what they do have, you got to pay what you got to pay. And they don't offer a variety. You're lucky if they have them. Been having trouble finding all the different cup of noodles. They don't have cup of noodles in stock. They're like out. Same with cat food. Cat food, there's a cat food shortage. Most of the shelves are bare. You can't find cat food much. And you can't find the kind they like. So, been having to order it online. Amazon and Chewy and all these other things because the stores just don't stock them. And when they do, I think they get sold out real quick. It's a shortage, so. Everything is short. It's tough right now. Big time. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they just aren't delivering as much to the smaller stores. And they're selling out quicker. I don't know. Tough to say. But, you know, you gotta roll with the punches, so just go with what you can find, I guess. And, you know, if you do find it, stock up. That's all I can tell you. Don't buy one, buy two. Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do. Can't always find the good stuff, though. And not the variety like you used to. You know, you used to be able to have, like, all different variety of flavors, all different varieties of brand. Things would be on sale. Now you take what you get if they have it. So you just got to go with what you got to go with. And you got to have a plan B. Because if you're going to make a certain dish and it requires an ingredient and they don't have the ingredient, then you're like, okay, well, guess I'm not going to do that one. Or if you come up with, you know, a substitution, certain kind of noodles, they don't have the noodles, to go with something different. Turkey instead of beef, you know, something like that. Just have to roll with the changes, I guess. You know, I was surprised the other day. I put that one up. Wiener Schnitzel has a vegan dog. I actually tried the vegan dog. It was surprisingly not bad. Try that one out. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff coming down. That's been coming out lately. So, and I will. Hopefully, I'll get back to some of the new. What did I do? I did a what's for dinner, the cheesesteak fries. I did that the other day. Yeah, I really haven't done anything spectacular. Just been making regular basic stuff. So I really haven't come up with a good recipe, so I haven't done it. And right now that meat is so expensive, it's tough to go with any kind of, you know, dish that's got a lot of meat in it. Gonna make some stew the other night. It was like $9 for a pack of. I did the KFC, the plant-based nuggets. I did that. What else? Yeah, I've done a few. Done a few new items. I will have to get back to some of the new. There's a lot of new stuff that's out, but I just haven't been able to get to it. Hopefully in the next little while, I will be able to get to it. Don't have a vehicle right now, so that's kind of putting a crimp in the reviews. Fortunately, I'd filmed a whole bunch ahead of time, so good for the next week or two. Didn't really care for those nuggets. The breading was not good, and the chicken was a little tough, or the chicken substitute, I guess. Yeah, the breading that they put on that had no flavor, and it wasn't really super crispy. That's the only complaint I had. Texture-wise, it was pretty close. Flavor-wise, yeah, you could tell it's not chicken, but yeah, they did a good job. But no, I won't be getting those nuggets again. Wasn't really my thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Um, in the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be busy for the next 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be coffeed. I'm gonna be coffeed out. I'll tell you that. Because I'm on three different coffee panels for the next 3 months. Be doing taste testing of coffee every morning for the next 3 weeks. It's gonna be fun. So that will be interesting. And I'm not really a coffee drinker, but you know, I will sample it for the them there. Well, like I said, they want the opinion. I will make the sacrifice and I'll drink the coffee, but you know, it's not that bad. Actually, it's really not that bad because you go in there and you go, you get in there, they give you, yeah, they go in and they give you what, four different types of coffee, and you take a couple sips and you tell your opinion about them, and then you're done. And then you go back the next day and do it all over again. So, yeah, I guess they're trying to improve on their flavor and make adjustments and whatever. And they want the opinion of what's different if they, I guess, do a change. They have like a standard blend, and then maybe they make some changes, and then they see if you like it better or like it worse, and then they'll see about maybe trying to improve the standard one they have, I guess. They're doing good. Tazzie's up there. Ziggy's off somewhere. They're doing okay. Actually, not too bad today. Let's see what else. Yeah, like I said, it's tough when you can't find the food right now. Food and treats are in short supply. So I'm gonna go to different places, different stores, and sometimes they just don't like the ones we get them. So then they have to, work on something else. Give them lunch meat or turkey or chicken or something. And lately Ziggy's been bugging. Whenever I have dinner, he wants some of the dinner. Tazzy can care less. He doesn't care about people food. But Ziggy always wants to know what you're having. He wants to see what it is. Sometimes if it's like chicken or hamburger or something, he wants a little bit. Yeah. Mostly having to do, either Amazon or Chewy. Have the cat food delivered. But yeah, it's tough right now, so we will see. It's not just here, it's everywhere. I'm sure everybody's having that problem not being able to get supplies of stuff. They're sold out. And it's a whole, chain reaction. They don't have the materials to make the cans, and the companies can't get the cans to the companies to put the food in the cans, and they can't get the metal for the cans because the companies that produce the metal, you can't get the people because they don't have the workers, and the workers can't get there because, you know, it's just a big chain of events right now. So yeah, it's affecting everything in the whole chain of all that stuff. Can't get the ingredients, don't have the workers, don't have the trucks, don't have the delivery people. Yeah. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. It's messed up right now, and it's probably going to be that way for a while. Yep. Meanwhile, you got to make do. Yeah, but the problem is my Safeway doesn't always have it. And the ones they do have, they don't like that particular one. They don't like grilled anything. And that's usually what they have. And they're real picky. So it's tough. Right now you gotta, like I said, you gotta have a backup plan and kind of get creative, I guess. I wish these cats weren't that picky and you just give them whatever it is and they'd eat it, no problem. But I don't know. Particular cats, I guess. So, anyways, other than that, not a whole lot going on. But like I said, I will be back. Probably going to go on Monday night. That's true. There's probably not very many up there right now. Kind of in a smaller area, they don't have very many stores. Well, we got a lot here, but yeah, we're the same old story though. Most of them are out. They're not stocking them. They don't get a shipment. And the stuff that's on the shelf gets picked over. And no one likes grilled, I guess, so that's what's usually left. And the cats don't like the grilled. And I think that's kind of the consensus among everybody. I don't know why they still make the stuff and no one likes it. Some cats do. But yeah, so it is what it is. Let's see. 12 o'clock yet? Yes, it is 12 o'clock. So anyway. What else? Not a lot tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm hoping to get a lot accomplished tomorrow. I hope so. Probably going to be a long day. Well, anyway. Hopefully I'll get accomplished what I need to get accomplished, just because it's a necessity at this point. Yeah, it's gonna be a unique experience though. I've had to do it for 20 years, so kind of out of practice and out of the loop on that one. And boy, things have changed since last time geez. I'm amazed at how different it is from back when I bought my other car. That's the other thing, man. There's not an abundance of cars right now, so it's tough to find a car, period. They don't have the inventory. And what little they do have, they're locked into the price. Even the used cars are selling for more than they're worth. It's the same with everything: houses, cars, uh, yeah, everything, because they can get it. You know, rentals. People are getting way above asking price just because there's more demand for them than there is supply, and they'll sell to whoever pays them the most, I guess. Which is kind of sad, but you know, yeah, I have to. My car is car is dead. Car's dead. 20 years old, and it would cost me about $2,000 to get it fixed and going. And that's just to get it running, and then there's lots of other work that needs to get put into it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Thanks, Frozen. Yeah, so yeah, but it needs a whole new head gasket. Um, I think I've pretty much got it narrowed down to what I want, and I will have to go. I will have to go. I'm hoping to go tomorrow. And, yeah, hoping to go tomorrow, and I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just going to get it because I don't want to jerk around, and I don't want to go looking all over for other things. I pretty much narrowed it down to what I want, and I got the funds, so just gonna pull the trigger, bite the bullet, and go for it. So yeah, but like I said, it wouldn't be worth it to fix this car. It's 20 years old, needs about $1,200, $2,000 worth of work to get it done and running, and then there's lots of other things that are probably gonna need to be done as well. And I just can't see putting that kind of money into a 20-year-old car that who knows what's going to happen next. It's going to have something else wrong with it. Another couple thousand here, a couple thousand there. Like I said, I'd rather take that money, put it into a new one, and not have to worry about anything for at least 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I'm just gonna go about it that way, and I'm not gonna haggle. I'm paying cash, so buy it outright. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it outright. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it on time. I'm not gonna finance it. I'm not gonna do any of that because that'll just draw it out. That'll just make it cost more. Just go in there and say, look, all right, how much for the car? What's the out the door price? I'm getting a new car, brand new, 2022. I'm not inheriting someone else's used car. I'm not gonna do it. I just don't want to. I don't want the hassle. I don't want to buy a car that I don't know, what's all gonna happen or whatever. I'm gonna buy a brand new one, right off the showroom. So, and the thing is it is tough because not many places have the inventory. And the one that I'm looking at, there's only like 4 cars in the entire area. So yeah, it's kind of iffy. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm hoping to go tomorrow and just get her done. And like I said, yeah, it's been 20 years since I had a new car, so well. Yeah, well, like I said, I was always worried, and I had little things here and there, and I couldn't really trust it on things, and then there was always stuff that needed to get done and just get to the point. And then I'm gonna take my other car. I'm gonna donate it, get all the stuff out of it, and then donate it, and just just write it off because can't trade it in. It will not run. Well, it will run, but you can't drive it anywhere because the engine would pretty much overheat and blow up, I guess, because it has a head gasket leak, and there's no coolant in it, so yeah, you can't drive it. Can't drive it anywhere, and that's what the problem was. Is the guy said he could fix it, but he has to basically pull the engine, replace the head gasket, or put a rebuilt motor in it or a new motor in it. And the amount of labor that would take to get to the head gasket to replace it was, 1,200, 2,000. So, yeah, not fun. But like I said, it's 20-year-old car, it's about 160,000. So I got my got my time out of it. So that's a good part. Yeah, well, true. Um, Definitely different. Like I said, I couldn't believe all the different technology that's in the new cars now. Touch screens and computer assisted and all that stuff. So yeah, I kind of ruled out doing the hybrid or the electric car. It's just not. I don't see about that. Right now I don't think I'm going to do that. And definitely wouldn't want to do the whole electric thing, just because I don't see how that's effective. I mean, you're on the freeway, you get a problem, you get stuck in traffic, and your batteries go dead. What are you going to do? I don't know. Definitely can't take that on any kind of trips or any kind of extended commutes. I don't know how long this things last, so I'm not going to do the battery. I don't want to do the hybrid thing. So yeah, maybe we'll see. As I said, I'm gonna just get it and get it done. Get on with the life. And now gas is like almost. It's some places it's $5 a gallon here. It's like crazy. So, and lately I'd noticed that yeah, my car was the gas gauge was acting up. So I don't know, maybe it was like a faulty gas sensor or something like that. I mean, like the needle would jump all over the place. And I didn't know quite how much gas there was. One minute it said it was half full, and then the next minute it says it's almost empty. Until you get it running, and then the gauge kind of leveled out, I guess. I don't know. I think there was a lot more problems that was going on with that thing. Electrical and stuff with the engine. I don't know. I everybody told me to get a Honda or get a Toyota, but I'm actually looking at a Hyundai. So I think I'm going with that one. That's just me. See, that's the thing. Everybody has their own opinions on what they think is the best and what they like. Some people like SUVs. Some people like trucks. They say that's the most efficient and stuff like that. But again, it's personal preference. It's what I'm going to be driving, what I'm going to like. Some people are dead set on their opinion on what one is the best and everybody should buy it. But bottom line, I'm the one that's got to buy it. I'm the one that's got to pay for it. So it's going to be what I want. So yeah, go with what I want, and what I'm going to pay for, and what I'm going to drive for the next probably 10 years. So, yeah, I don't want to be, stuck on something maybe that I don't like, or, I'm just getting because everybody says. I don't like to do the everybody says stuff. Actually, my dream car, probably was like a 77 Firebird, but not practical right now. Yeah, as I said, it's going to be my choice, my car. So I know everybody else likes to tell me what their favorite cars are, and that you should buy it, and you should do this because everybody else says so, and everybody else rates it, and they can give you all the data that you want and say that this is the best car, the best, maintains the best value, and blah 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 blah. That may be well and good, but it's a Hyundai Sonata, so it's kind of cool. It's gonna be different though. Hyundai Sonata, because I don't want an SUV. I want to get like a mid-size sedan. So, and there's not very much choice right now for mid-size sedans. Some companies don't even make cars anymore. Ford only makes a Mustang. That is it. They don't make any other cars. And there's one. What was it? Chevy only makes 2 cars now: the Malibu and the Bolt. They don't have any of the other Chevy models anymore. Everything's SUV, crossover, or truck. They do not have. They don't have any of them. It's like there's very few sedan type cars. 99% of them are probably like SUVs, pickup trucks, heavy duty trucks, crossovers. Mostly that's 90% of the stuff on the road, And then you get, well then, I'm not getting into the luxury cars, Mercedes and Lexus and all that. I definitely can't afford that. So, yeah, just gotta go with what you gotta go with. Like I said, it's surprising when I started looking, how they just don't make brands anymore. When I bought it 20 years ago, they had all kinds of makes and models of cars and sedans, and I wouldn't do good in a compact or anything like that. Yeah, see, what I had was an Impala, and that's one that died, but I need one with lots of leg room, good room in the front seat. Can't go with any kind of compact or compact sedan or anything like that. So I have to go with a mid-size thing. And they don't make those luxury cars like they used to, like Cadillacs and Lincoln Town cars and the Cutlass, all those ones that they used to have. The police interceptors. They used to have the that Crown Vic and all those ones, the big size cars. They don't make those anymore. So everything, like I said, mostly SUV. Yeah, I know. My Lumina was an 03, so my Impala was an 03. And somewhere along the line, they kind of, I think it was 2019, they stopped making them. I guess it's just a demand now. People aren't demanding, they're not demanding cars, and they're not doing like minivans and yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I'm definitely not going to do a 4-wheeling thing or in the mountains, off-roading. Not going to do that. If I did do that, I'd get, a pickup truck or something. But I'm not I'm not doing that. I just want something that drives, to be reliable, will last. And gonna go with that. So like I said, I will see how it goes tomorrow. Otherwise, I have to I don't know. I was thinking about the Honda or the Toyota. I don't know. I may end up going with that. I'm not sure yet. But like I said, I just don't like having to be pushed into something just because that's what you're expected to do. Yeah, and it's got a lot of cool features too. So the weird thing is about that one is it is push button shifting. There is no lever, and there's no key. That's what's really strange. There is no shifter for the park or anything like that, and there is no key, no physical key. I guess that's what they do now. It's just push button start. They do not actually have a key that you used to. You're used to having the key. You're used to using the key to unlock the door or do the clicker. They don't have it. Strange. I mean, it has completely changed from what I remember. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting, though. And it's cool. It's got backup cameras and, the whole 9 yards on that one. Should be good. At least I'm hoping so. Well, we'll see. And like I said, I got so much stuff coming up. I really need to get the car because I'm gonna do all the driving to the place. And otherwise, I have to use an alternative car, and I don't want to have to do that. Yeah, it's a whole different thing when you are used to one style and then you get in another style of car. It's like a whole different feel to it. Because if you're used to like a sedan and you're lower, and then you drive an SUV or something like that, you're higher up, and the whole thing is like completely different. Perspective too. And you're not used to that, and you borrow, you get into a different car, and then all of a sudden they've got all these things, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, well, the thing is you don't use the shifter. You just push the button to drive and reverse anyway. So, yeah, not any different. Just instead of having a handle, you just push a button. Yeah, it's just it's the different technology. You just got to get used to the whole new way of doing stuff, and it's not just cars. It's everything. Everything's gone digital. There's an app for everything. Online. A lot of places you're not physically going there anymore. Just ordering it online, delivered. Very little social interaction. Everything's just put in your order. And like today, when I ordered the Chinese food through DoorDash, contactless delivery. They just dropped it on the doorstep, rang the doorbell. That was it. Didn't have to do anything. And I'm sort of used to going and picking it up or going in and getting it. A whole different thing now. It's a whole different concept, and some people it's a little tough to go with the change, the way things are. You know, you're used to it a certain way. Been doing it for years. That's how you know it, and you know, they're slow to embrace the new ways. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I'll find out. But yeah, it's sometimes if you do borrow someone's car and you're not used to the functions and stuff, you know, how do you turn the lights on? How do you, you know, where's the gas cap? Got to know the basics if you're in a different car. You know, what side of the car is the gas on? How do you turn on the how do you turn on the headlights? How do you turn off the headlights? Yeah, the basic stuff you gotta you know, get kind of used to it, unless you want to learn on the go. Sometimes you do have to. So, yeah, it's different though. But that's all the way. But that's the way. You know, a lot of the people that are used to the way things are and stuff, they're really reluctant to do the change. You know, it's the way I did it for years and years. Dag nabbit, I'm gonna do it this way. I know someone that used to. They were very old fashioned. They used to do everything like they'd always done it. They would go pay their bills in person at the place, the electric. They'd pay the electric bill at the electric company. They'd pay the phone at um, the phone bill office, and yeah, everything they could, they'd pay, you know, in town to the water service, the phone, the electric, and they would go in and actually pay it right there. They didn't do online. They didn't. You know, sometimes they would have to send in a check if it was like somewhere, you know, back east or whatever. But very old fashioned. That's the way they did it. Yep. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. I don't know how to work these things. Yeah. It's sometimes it is complicated. You know, when you're used to a certain way, and then all of a sudden, you know, they got a whole different way of doing stuff, and you know, some people um, not ready for it. Sometimes you gotta. Yeah. They're very slow to embrace the change right now. They don't want, you know, they don't want things to change. They're still back set in the way that I had a grandfather. My great grandfather was exactly like that. He didn't. He had his routine. He did his routine every day, and that's what it was. He followed his routine to the letter every day. You know, if he would have been around now, boy, I don't think he would have done good. You know, he was his little routine and stuff, and nothing broke him out of his routine. You know, it's what they're comfortable with. That's the problem. You get into your routine, your groove. You're comfortable with it. That's the way it is. That's the way it always has been. And you know, along comes something, and they change the rules, and then you got to do it a whole different way. And people don't want it to be that way. And unfortunately, it's not going back. You know, a lot of the things are staying changed, and yeah, you gotta go with the changes. So I know a lot of people don't like that. They don't want to. They don't want to do online. They don't want to have to deal with all the stuff that's there. They don't like technology. I know a few people like that. In my job, they got kind of passed up because they didn't learn the new ways. They didn't know how to do the new systems and all that stuff. They refused to keep the skills up to date, and they got passed up. They ended up getting let go because they were not up to date on the new things. and they didn't want to take the time to figure it out. They didn't want to take the time to learn it. They didn't want to keep their skills up to date. I remember that was what they sharpening your skills all the time. They were always telling you, got to keep up to date on the new stuff up there. Keep everything updated. Um, Learn the newest stuff you can. And unfortunately, some people don't. They get passed up. But like I said, it's different now. 20 years ago, it wasn't a problem, and then all of a sudden, you get all this technology and yeah, passes you up. Some people adapt well, some people don't. That's the problem. Gotta be able to roll with the changes. Fortunately, some people don't like to do that. They hate change. And yeah, it's tough. So let's see, other than that, I've been trying to watch some of the series that are out. New ones. I've been watching that one that was like Squid Game. Well, it was from I think the people that did Squid Game. It was called The Shining Sea. It's a Korean show on Netflix. It was kind of interesting. About halfway through it for this season, and then there's a whole bunch of other ones that are out right now. Trying to catch up on those, and just trying to find stuff to pass the time. And because I've been stuck at home, so I had to find things to check out and new series. I've been trying to keep an eye out for interesting ones, and so hopefully I'll be able to find some more. Keep up to date. So let's see what else. That's really about it, guys. So I know tonight's kind of a slow one. There's not many people up. Normally Saturday nights, yeah, there's not a lot of people on. Hey, Raymond, doing okay? It's just kind of slow tonight. Like I said, not a lot of people are up late on Saturdays. And I remember it used to be, yeah, people would be out Saturday night partying, going out, getting their drink on, cruising, doing drive-through. I don't know. They don't do that much anymore. A whole different thing. Everybody would have a party. Kegger. We're going to a kegger. That was all the time. You always hear a kegger party at so-and-so's house. I never went to a kegger. California. But it was always a kegger, man. Like I said, I don't think I ever went to a party where there was a keg. Where I always heard crazy stories the next day about things that went on at these wild parties. Usually involved fights and someone punching a wall. And the cops usually showed up. I don't know. Just seemed to be par for the course. They tell these stories. Yeah, man. Dave got into a fight and he punched a wall. Then the cops showed up, broke the party up. We had to leave. And somehow it turned into the football team. The whole football team was there, and the other high school came over and they started a fight. And I don't know. I don't know how those things got out of control like they did, but I guess they did. I think because they invited people from all these different other different places, and then the people would crash the party, and then the football team would show up, and then the other high school football team would show up, and they'd get in a fight, and then yeah, just it would get out of hand. I don't know, but I always heard stories about crazy stuff going on. I don't know why. Always ended up someone punching a wall, or one time someone told me they dented someone's refrigerator because they were um, getting in a fight, and he moved and he punched the refrigerator, and then someone else flipped off a balcony because they were drunk, and it's just crazy stuff happened. I don't know that it got out of that out of control, but I guess it could, especially you got drinking and you got whatever else is going on over there. I guess it could get out of hand pretty quickly because someone was always coming up with some ideas. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to have to deal with the police around here. They're not the nicest people around, so stay out of trouble. No fights, no drinking. Stay out of trouble, folks. Best advice I could give you. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes, so you get into the wrong crowd, you get into the wrong part of town, I guess. Sometimes hang out with the wrong people. try to stay away from the people that get into questionable situations, and hang out with the wrong kind of folk. It never ends well. So just watch yourself, guys. Stay away from the crazy parties too. Drinking and parties don't mix. So that's why I try to stay home. Try to stay home. Try to stay out of trouble. Safest right now, I guess. Everybody likes to be social and have parties and get crazy and wild, and yeah. I guess that's some people's bag, but it's not my bag, baby. Yeah. Danger is my middle name. Yeah, baby. Groovy, baby. I haven't seen that for a little while. I have to go back and watch that one. Austin Danger Powers. And the whole get to the chopper, get down, all that. Oh, Arnold movies and all that crazy stuff. So, oh well. Keeps you occupied, I guess. And I see. So, I have to work on a bunch of reviews. I'm still trying to get ahead about a week on my reviews. Started trying to catch up. Also trying to clear out the phone. Get a lot of that stuff that's out of there. Taking up space. Some of them. So you'll see a lot of older reviews coming up where things are a little bit different. Backgrounds are different. It's just things that I filmed a while back and just hadn't got to edit them. I just want to get it edited, put it up there, and clear off the space. So, and sometimes you'll actually see an extra episode of stuff coming up because I got so many of them. I gotta get them out. We're moving. We're priced to move. We have to clear out inventory to make room for the new model. So, yeah, I just put out the one that came out tonight, the Cheetos cheddar jalapeno popcorn. Apparently that's new. I didn't even know it was coming out. Was in a gas station, and all of a sudden I saw it. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, this is new. And then I ended up seeing it somewhere else, and I was like, whoa, cool. Because they did have the flamin' hot popcorn, and then they had the regular cheddar popcorn. So now they came out with the jalapeno cheddar. That was actually good. Wasn't too bad. Guess they're coming up with all these alternatives and mixes, and name brands. But then they're doing popcorn. They're doing chips. They're doing potato chip versions of things. So yeah, did see a couple new ones too. So I have to see what is out there right now. Just so much things out there that I gotta get to, and so many things I've got sitting around that I just haven't gotten to. So I'll get to them all eventually, and hopefully, we'll get past them and then get all that stuff. And yeah, so let's see. So for the next week, I'm trying to go on a little early for the next little while, and it's probably going to be shorter streams, maybe like an hour, and then just that way so I can get some sleep, and then see how that goes. Although this next week, I'll be able to do a little bit more on the weekend because I don't have to do this one coming up. I don't have to do Friday. So, I could be up Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. So I could probably do that a little bit longer on the weekend. I won't have to worry about it. So, just the Monday and the Wednesday stream might be a little short for a little bit, but other than that, we'll see. And then I'll work on some other reviews, and I'm gonna try and do a Drew drive again. See if I could get that working. I had a bunch of other one in the other car, and I might just end up scrapping those just because quality wasn't very good, and dirty windows. You could barely see anything going on. So, well, we'll see. See how it works out. So let's see. It's been a little over an hour, and I think eventually I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up, just because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, and like I said, I'm gonna have a long day tomorrow, and we'll see. So, other than that, guys, that's gonna kind of, I think, wrap it up for tonight. I know, like I said, Saturdays aren't the most popular just because everybody's asleep, and no, on this late at night. I understand, Friday going into the weekend. Some people like to stay up late on Fridays, and then have a good time. But when you get into Sunday's kind of like a quiet day, I guess. Everybody goes to bed early. A lot of people still go to church, believe it or not. Sunday services, a lot of people, that's like their time to rest and relax, or they watch sports or other stuff. So, I don't know, never been a big sports fan. So now it's kind of like the weird time when there's really nothing going. February and into March are kind of like in between. There's no football, there's no baseball. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. And this used to be the time when they would put the swimsuit issue out. But you know what? I don't think that Sports Illustrated is doing a swimsuit issue anymore. I know they didn't do one for the last like 2 or 3 years. Was waiting for them to come out because I collected all of them for the last, since like 2010, I think. So I collected all of them, but then the last few years they did not do a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, just because they weren't doing shoots, they weren't traveling. I don't know if they're ever going to do it again, but they're normally not doing magazines anymore. Things online. No one gets the newspaper. No one gets magazines much anymore. For some reason, I'm still getting magazines in the mail I never subscribed to. I don't know. I got on some kind of list, and I don't know how to get off of the subscription because I never paid for it. I never renewed it. I just got on some random list that sending me magazines, and I don't ever read them. I just tear the cover off and toss it. No one does the. Very few people get the actual newspaper anymore or read a magazine, like actual magazine. Sometimes you do the throwaway, the Inquirer or whatever, but no, people just are not. They're not getting the magazines anymore. Oh, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of a lost art, All the things that everybody used to have and used to do, it's changing. Everything's online. You get your news online. You can read articles online. You can, find out what's going on in the world online. It's a whole completely different, whole different world. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, thanks for hanging out for a little bit, I guess, and check back with you guys on Monday, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Get whatever it is you need to get done, and hopefully everything will work out. So, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight and get some sleep. So, thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Maybe if something comes up, I'll post it on Instagram, or I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up on the maybe I'll put it on the community tab to let you guys know what's going on. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna see how it goes and be back on Monday, guys. So, all right, I think I'm starting to fade here, and it's time to go. So, night, everybody. Have a good one. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. So, thanks a lot, guys. Catch you later. I'm out because I'm starting to lose it. So, all right, guys. Good night. Have a good one. See you soon.